Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. It's going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we're doing something which I've never done before. I've actually invested in a gear set to try and give you some advice around artifacts. Should you buy gear sets? If you should, when should you? And I just want to give you some live view of what buying gear sets looks like. What I did, and it's actually the first time I've done this in this game because I'm not a big advocate of doing it, is I have bought all of the packs of the 6-star speed gear. And this is probably the best type of pack to buy if you're going to buy any pack. And let me just run through some numbers as to why that is. So let's assume that you're trying to farm speed set and you're trying to get 6-star speed set from Dragon. Okay, so from Dragon, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different sets that you could get drop from Dragon. Every time you do a run, you've got 9 sets, okay? So you've got a 1 in 9 chance that you're going to pull a piece of speed. You've then got a 1 in 6 chance that that piece of speed gear is going to be the item that you want. Let's call it boots. When you roll boots, you've then got a chance to roll HP percentage, defense percentage, attack percentage, flat stats, flat HP, flat defense, flat attack, and speed. I don't know how many different things that was, but it's a lot, okay? So first you've got to get the 1 in 9 chance you drop speed gear. Then you need for that speed gear to be a 1 in 6 chance it's boots. And then you've got to get the RNG on actually rolling speed. All of that stuff's really hard to do, okay? You've also got the chance of your speed gear being 5-star or 6-star if you're on endgame, like I am. So about 65% of drops in the game are 5-star. About 35% are 6-star. So you've got a big swing towards 5-star over 6-star. And you've also got about same sort of numbers again, really. So I think it's about 65% of the items that drop are blue, rare gear. You then got about a 30% drop of epic gear, and then you've got about a 5% drop of legendary gear. Roughly, I'm doing rough numbers. So all of that going through my head, to get yourself that 6-star piece of speed gear with the right type of main stat compared to buying gear, it starts to make me wonder if something like speed gear is worth purchasing. There's very few sets that I would ever purchase. For me, all of the gear sets are way overpriced anyway. Fact, all overpriced. I would never buy lifesteal. I would never buy like the crit damage sets and all the different ones they throw out there. I think speed is probably the only set that I would even consider talking to you about, unless maybe they put Savage set in these same sort of sets, because I think that kind of scales in the same sort of way. Very hard to get. Insanely good endgame. So let's collect up all of the different speed gear I've got. So all of this is 100% of the time going to be 6-star epic. Go back to those numbers I was talking about before. Incredibly difficult. I don't even know how many runs I'd have to do to get this many pieces of speed gear epic. Okay, so think about that, because that's the only logical way that you could justify doing this. I still wouldn't do it if I wasn't doing it for a video. I still wouldn't buy the gear. I would just farm the dungeons. But you know, there's definitely people out there that want to invest in the game, and if they want to invest in gear sets specifically, this is probably the best deal you can buy. That being said, let's see what we actually got, because all of this now is RNG. So in the same way we got RNG when we try and gain the drop from the dungeon. So if we're trying to gain those speed boots, we've got RNG on all of those main stats. We've got RNG on all of the sub stats. So let's see if my I think it was £120 I invested yesterday has got me any good pieces. And what we're going to do here is we're literally just going to roll through and see all of those new items that I've just bought. Now on speed set, pretty much you're going to want to see speed in the substats, crit rate in the substats, crit damage, maybe some accuracy, maybe some HP percentage or defense percentage. So probably six substats that you actually care about on these items. On an epic piece like this, you want to see at least 2 of those substats for you to keep the piece if you just rolled it through Dragon. Your mindset shouldn't be any different if you've just bought the gear, guys. It should be exactly the same. Is it a piece that I can actually use? Quite frankly, if I do not get 15,000 views on this video, I've just wasted a bunch of my cash, unless I get insanely lucky. Because my notion would always be, don't buy these sets. But let's see what happens. So let's go through one by one. This piece is gone. One substat that I liked is not enough. I guess I could. I mean, could I roll it? I could roll it up and see if I got a triple roll on this. It still probably wouldn't be used. So maybe we will. Maybe we're actually. Let's take it off sale for a minute. Let's just roll up to 4. If I got 12 here, all in crit damage, there's a potential to use it, I guess. I'm probably wasting silver now by even showing you this, guys, because there's still a very slim chance that I would ever use it. But speed set is a bit different. Speed set, if you get good rolls on speed set, then potentially you keep them because, you know, even stuff like faction wars, there could be a use for this for me. Strong there, that's a definite gone. Definite sale. Second one, crit rate, crit damage. Let's get ourselves off sale. 1 down, 1 in the bin straight away. So we want to see crit rate or crit damage rolls. This is probably a keeper either way. So we're 1 for 1 right now. Let me jot down how we end up doing here. We're 1 for 1. I've rolled resistance straight away. If I roll resistance again, it's probably a goner. Okay, so we've rolled crit rate. Let's take it up to 12. This piece is actually pretty good. 6-star with crit rate at 12% with some crit damage in a speed set is probably going to be a keeper anyway. So this is not a bad piece. But it's much easier to find decent pieces in those top half gears. So the weapons, the shields and the helms, because you don't have any main stat to worry about. This is rolled okay. Nice. We'll keep that one. We've got some. This is a really good piece. Speed, crit rate and accuracy. You really want it to roll triple speed. If you roll triple speed here, then potentially you've got yourself a new piece for your arena team. We've rolled crit rate. So at this stage now, it's probably not going to be for my arena team. So actually I want more crit rate because that's probably going to be the next best thing for my teams that I run. A speed set with a whole bunch of crit rate is going to be great. It means I can get more crit into my guys. But even now, if it rolled speed or crit rate I want here, I probably don't want accuracy. Albeit, there's no bad roll here. These are all good substats. So we're 2 for 1 right now in keepers. But we're on the easy stuff. So this is rolled nice. Okay, good. Next one, speed, HP, resistance. I would roll this, again, looking just for speed. Ideally, we just roll free speed. That's kind of what you're looking for. Every time you've pulled one of these speed pieces, we've got HP. I'd still probably roll it another time and see if I get speed. If I don't, then it's unlikely I'll keep this one. I didn't, so that's a goner. That's a goner. 2 for 2. This one, terrible substats. It's a goner. 3 for 2 in the bin. In favour of in the bin. Speed on this one, again, you want to roll speed. These are all good substats, so this is probably a keeper. So we're 3 for 3 right now. As I say though, much easier to get the good pieces from the top 3 selective items, yeah? We need a double speed roll for this to be like a really nice piece that I'm going to prioritize. We didn't get one. I mean, this one is a goner. So 3 for 4, 3 keepers, 4 in the bin. This one, a goner, 5 in the bin. This one, again, 2 really nice substats. You really want to roll that double speed or triple speed for this to be like a godlike, godlike piece. Got resistance though, so the worst substat on there. So the last one, want to roll. And crit. So that one is not going to be a big investment, but it is a keeper. That one's a goner. 6 in the bin. That was a goner. 7 in the bin. That one, I mean, it's a bad piece unless I roll triple speed on it. Likelihood this one's a goner as well. So you see how kind of, yeah, There's no point me rolling that anymore. That's gone. So we've got 4 keepers, 8 in the bin so far. That's all of the helms done. Right, onto the shields. Shield here, gone. Gone. Very good. So we've got 2 more dead. 1 keeper in this. So right now, you know, if I've invested my money for anything other than making a video here, I haven't got anything which I'm like really excited about. Maybe one piece that I'm excited about. This one, we want to roll, either roll more crit or double speed right now, and then it'll be a really good piece. But the only reason why this is potentially good is because it's speed set. This has actually turned out nice, so that's a definite keeper. Because it's speed set, it's definitely got an advantage over anything else, any other sets. We checked that one already. We checked that one already. That one, probably a goner. That one a goner. So 2 more in the bin. Now we get to the tougher sets. This is now all about that main stat. You want a main stat on gloves. Crit damage, crit rate, HP percentage, or defense percentage. Otherwise, it's straight away sold. So 4 of the main stats you want. I think, what's that, 5 that you don't. And then ideally, you want some good substats as well. So you want speed, you want HP percentage. Straight away, that one, we'll come back to that one actually. It's a goner unless we get crazy speed roll. If we get crazy speed roll, then potentially it becomes like a speed lead piece, niche piece. That's the only way this works. It's already gone. I needed to get all 3 rolls into speed to keep that piece. So that one is a goner. Another one in the bin straight away, mainly because of the main stat. This one, attack percentage on the gloves, gone straight away. Defense percentage with speed, crit rate. This could be a godlike piece. This is a definite keeper anyway, but it could be a godlike piece if it rolled speed, because defense percentage is going to be your best percentage that you can roll, but we didn't get either of the 2 main stats that we wanted, or the substats, sorry. So this now sort of falls into the mix of just a piece that's quite good to have in the account, but I needed like triple roll here for that to be godlike piece, but still pretty good. So that was a keeper. Crit rate with 2 bad substats and 1 average substat is going to be a goner. Crit rate, speed and defense. It's got to roll some speed here for this to be worthwhile, because crit damage is by far the better one to get at end game sort of level. So we needed some more speed than this. I guess if it rolls double speed still, then it's a keeper. Well, it's going to be a keeper anyway, but it's not like high priority. So far it feels like half of the pieces are going straight in the bin. No, sorry. 2/3 of the pieces going straight in the bin. 1/3 we're keeping for something. But nothing here for endgame so far is kind of changing my account. Attack percentage on a chest, quite nice. Could have done with some speed, but got crit damage in there. So you'd probably want to land a couple of rolls in crit damage for this to be really nice. If you're taking someone for attack, you probably want more damage in their build. So crit damage roll, nice. That's going to be a keeper. Keeper, but not high priority, but actually it's turned into a good piece. So that one we would roll up more. Another attack percentage, but with bad rolls. That's gone. Defense percentage with crit and resistance. You kind of want to get crit for this to be worthwhile. But again, it's not going to be like a high tier piece. It is a keeper, I'd say, but it's not high tier. With rolled resistance, at this stage, you either want to go like a triple roll resistance. Now, see, it's come out here. That's actually probably just going to be sold. Flat stat defense with no speed on is a definite goner. And to be fair, we've been lucky to not get more flat stats than we've got so far. Resistance with speed, HP and crit. That's actually potentially a very good piece. Mainly if we roll a load of speed though. So you see, so far we haven't hit speed very often at all, if at all. And that's pretty much what you bought the sets for, right? You've bought the sets because you want to get a whole bunch of speed into your arena builds or into your dungeon builds or your clan boss builds, whatever it is. So let's see if we get one more hit here. That is going to be a keeper though. And I've got quite lucky with the main stats here. I've only had 1 flat stat main stat out of those gloves and chests. Really lucky. Really lucky. So you know, kind of puts it into perspective that this is the lucky version of what could happen. So we've got 1 across the board. It's okay. It's okay at that stage. These 2 are goners. Yeah. So on to boots then. So the only thing I really want on boots here is speed. Yeah, I want to find some speed boots. The HP boots with 3 terrible substats, it's gone. HP flat, gone. There's 2 more gone. Attack flat, gone. Attack flat, gone. Defense, gone. All of those boots straight away binned off. So for my, what have I got for my 120 odd pounds investment? Not a lot, guys, really. I've got, and this is on the best set you could possibly get. I've got I've got 10 pieces that I'm going to keep. A third of the pieces I'm going to keep out of all of the pieces that I bought. And that's on the easiest set to find stuff to keep. If I'd gone and bought this set in Lifesteal, then a lot of these pieces I wouldn't be keeping anyway. You know, this definitely wouldn't be keeping that if it was in Lifesteal. It's only because it's in Speed Set that I'm even considering it. So should you buy gear sets? Generally, I'd say 99% of the time it's a no, unless you're wailing out. I won't buy any again. I literally just did it for the purpose of this video. And yeah, it's down to you guys, but generally it's a no. I've been Hell Hades. This is my Artifact series. Hope you liked the video. I'll catch you soon.